Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back for some more VGC 2016 back-to-back battles here on the Doubles Battle Spot ladder. Today's team, still using the same team, Raichu, Kyogre, Landers, Farian, Crobat, Rayquaza, and Gengar. It's a pretty fun team. Not gonna lie, it does have weaknesses though. Trick Room is the biggest one of them I've noticed. And hopefully we don't face another Trick Room team. But I did change it. I did forget to mention the last episode, I changed my Gengar from Disable to Taunt, because taunt, I can have double taunt, trap in the Cresselia that usually carries the mental orb item, and then I can double taunt and prevent the trick room, and usually the partner that they lead with Cresselia is quite useless. If they lead Kangaskhan, it can't do much to my Gengar, and if they lead Groudon, they have the fear of getting trapped in against my Kyogre. So that's what I want to say. Anyway, we're going to find out two battles, see how we do. A 1692 rated player from Japan will be our first opponent today. Bring pretty much the standard core, except Ferrothorn over Talonflame, which is interesting. Usually people replace one of their Megas instead of Talonflame, but here we have Xerneas, Salamence, Groudon, Kangaskhan, Ferrothorn, and Smeargle. So unless he has Tailwind on Mence or Smeargle, he has no form of Tailwind, which is nice. Smeargle, Xerneas most likely would lead. I would assume that. He could lead Pharaoh. Pharaoh's actually very annoying to lead to deal with. Against these kind of teams, I feel like Crobat Gengar usually does the most work. The reason I feel like Crobat Gengar does the most work is because usually people will lead Smeargle, Smeargle, Xerneas against my team, and then I can shut them down with a taunt and set up a substitute and haze the following turn. So I can taunt the Smeargle, go for the Tailwind first turn, and it'll be a very nice ride for me. So here, I feel like that's fine. Having Kyogre in the back, definitely. And I think I had to bring either Rayquaza or Landorus. They both do well, actually. I do like Landorus because of Earthquake hitting his entire team. But Rayquaza does give me the option to go for a very heavy hitting Dragon Descent on the Ferrothorn without having to rely on a Bandit superpower. So I'm going to go Rayquaza. It also prevents his Kyogre since he has no way to reset weather, it looks like. So Rayquaza will help my Kyogre beat that Groudon 1v1. Well, not 1v1, of course, Rayquaza. But it will provide a nice option if he does bring his Groudon. He is going to bring his Salamence and Smeargle. Okay. Against my Crobat Gengar, that is fine. So I have quite a few options here. Smeargle cannot go for Fake Out. Obviously, if he does carry Fake Out, the reason is he cannot go for Fake Out is because I have Inner Focus and I'm a Ghost type, so he's not going for Fake Out. I don't think he's Scarf Smeargle either. I think he's Sash. Right here, I could go for the Taunt. However, Spiky Shield's pretty obvious on the Smeargle, and I kind of want to Super Fang Sludge Bomb his Salamence since it is a threat to my team. So I think I am going to go for that play. I really don't feel like he's going to go for the Dark Void just because I have a Crobat Lumberry. Unless he is the Spiky Shield. Of course, a play he could do, since I doubt he would expect me to Tailwind here, is if he has Tailwind on the Salamence, go for the Tailwind and Spiky Shield. If I have the option, I would do that. He's actually going to withdraw his Smeargle. Okay, going to who? Pharaoh. Okay. I see it. Does he protect Mence though? Because if he doesn't protect Mence, he's getting knocked out. That's a fact. He's getting knocked out. So he brought Ferrothorn, so most likely Kangaskhan not in the back, which is a huge relief. Actually, he couldn't bring Kangaskhan because of the Salamence, so most likely Xerneas in the back. Not Xerneas, Groudon in the back. Well, he could have brought Xerneas, I guess. He does protect his Mence, so completely fine. As I do go for the Super Fang here onto his Salamence and the Sludge Bomb into his Mence. That is alright. So, if I Super Fang his Pharaoh, it puts him in range of Dragon Descent from Life Orb. If I get rid of Salamence, it's kind of key to the game. So here I kind of just want to go for the Super Fang into my Mence since my Crobat is actually slower than my Gengar. Guaranteed. I'm going to protect my Gengar just in case here, as I'm going to protect my Gengar because I do not want to get hit right now by a Hyper Voice or Double Edge. He does go for the Hyper Voice. If he targets my Crobat, I'm actually completely fine because that gives me a free switch. But unfortunately, Salamence avoids the Super Fang. Really unfortunate here, as I think I'm going to go for the Tailwind right here and sub up. that Super Fang really sucks. Because it would have put him in Sludge Bomb range, and I could have forced him to protect the following turn. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the sub here. I have to risk it. As he does not protect. Really unfortunate. I was really hoping I could catch him on the protect. He's gonna go for the Hyper Voice, weaken my members a lot. And get a crit on Crobat, which means Crobat is going down. And Gyro Ball is gonna connect with my sub and knock out my sub. Not the best game for me. Has not been the best game for me right now. Did I even get my Tailwind up? Let me check. No, wait, I'm slower than Mence? That has to be fixed. Apparently I'm slower than Salamence, which should not be the case. I'm pretty sure this should have been faster. 181. What does this outspeed? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Then again, this was old Crobat from 2015. But I thought I at least made it outspeed Mence. So I think I'm going to bring out Rayquaza. Oh, man. So basically, I have to hope he misses a Draco Meteor here, because I think that's my only play. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance as is my only escape to win, and I don't even have Disable. Oh, jeez. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb crit here. I could have went for the Extreme Speed Sludge Bomb, but I really need to hope for the win. But nope, Hyper Voice is going to connect. Ah, that is really unfortunate. I got swept here. As I do get my Dragon Dance up, but we're probably going to get knocked out by Gyro Ball. That's unfortunate. Oh, this Crobat's really screwing me over. Remind me, I will be fixing that for the next episode, guys, so don't worry. I at least fought my Crobat with outspeed Mence. If we got the Tailwind up, I would have been a lot less scared, because I could have went for the double attack into Mence. I could afford, like, if I had Tailwind on, if I still have Tailwind, I could definitely scare his Mence, because he most likely would have double protected to stall out a turn of Tailwind. So I could have set the Dragon Dance much easier that way. I also wish I had Disable, because disabling the Ferrothorn was kind of, probably would have been better, but unfortunately I carry Taunt. I don't like Taunt Gengar. I honestly don't like Taunt Gengar. It's something one of my friends, Chris Danzo Lunar, showed me. Because it shuts down the Smeargle Xerneas teams. Because you could Tailwind first turn, Taunt the Smeargle, and then Haze the following turn. It beats the Smeargle teams. But I'm just going to forfeit here. Might as well not make it a 4-0 for my opponent. Because all he would really have to do is probably switch on to Groudon and go for the Power Whip. So yeah, we're going to make it 4-1. Got bodied there, but we do learn something about my Crobat. It is not a good Crobat. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting a different Crobat for the next episode. But right now, we're going to find another game, and we have to play better against Mence. Because having a Crobat that underspeeds Mence on a team that is really threatened by Mence is not something you want to have. So we'll be right back for a second battle. Trick Sage 1706 from Portugal will be our second opponent, and ironically, our second opponent 2 episodes in a row runs Jamie Boyett's Regionals team, running the Raichu, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Scizor, Togekiss, and Gengar. Now, I wonder if this guy watches my content because he could see me what I did in the last episode. Definitely possible, but I feel like leading Raichu, Kyogre is safe again. Yeah, that's definitely safe. Combined with... I kind of want to lead Landers this game. I really want to lead Landers, but I'm expecting the Gengar lead. That wouldn't be good for us. So I'm going to bring Landers and Rayquaza in the back like I did before. Landers such a cool mon because a Choice Band Explosion will hurt his entire team. Too bad I don't have the play where I can go into lead Landers and then directly switch out to my Gengar and Explosion. As he leads, he leads his Gengar and his Kyogre. So same lead as my opponent. Wonder they have the same mindset, but right now... Oh, I do not know what he wants to do. Does he want to go for the Icy Wind Protect here? Does he know my videos and predicts it and goes for the Does he go for the switch out to Raichu? Because switch out to Raichu would be a decent play on his part. I really want to assume he watches the videos. But, I don't think it matters. He can't really switch out to Raichu because that'll get knocked out by a water spout, even if he gets fire damage on me. So I feel like my best play is to actually Volt Tackle. Maybe just Volt Tackle his Kyogre or Fake Out, even. I wouldn't mind going for the Fake Out, to be honest. I kind of just want to Fake Out his Kyogre this time. I don't know what kind of player my opponent is. I'm going to Water Spout. If he withdraws Gengar, that's perfect. If he goes into Raichu, his Raichu will be immediately knocked out. There it is, Raichu. So I don't know if he watches my videos and expects to make this play, but I do Fake Out his Kyogre, which is nice, as that is chip damage. He does flinch, and we do get the Water Spot off. Any prior damage puts this guy in the Volt Tackle range, as we do knock out his Raichu with the Water Spout. Critical hit did not matter. It is in the rain. It is in the rain. It's going to knock out either way. And I don't care if he brings that Rayquaza because I do have my stash intact with Raichu. Either way, I get the Volt Tackle off onto his Kyogre, and that is huge. That is absolutely huge. He'll have to probably bring out his Gengar, and he brings out Rayquaza instead. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that, but I am completely fine with that. I can just fire off my Volt Tackle right here into his Kyogre, go for the Ice Beam into his Rayquaza, as most likely he would protect Extreme Speed. I feel like that would be his best play. He could also switch out his Kyogre into Gengar. I think Protect is probably his best play. But just Ice Beaming his Rayquaza, getting any chip damage, puts him in my Extreme Speed range, which is really nice for me. So I am going to just go for that. He could go for the Dragon Center into my Kyogre. It will not knock out, and I will have my Ice Beam to hit his Rayquaza. So either way, I feel like I win the trade-off. As he does not protect his Kyogre, the Volt Tackle is going to come out onto his Kyogre. That will pick up the knockout at the range he is at. So Kyogre is going to go down. His only offensive pressure is Mega Ray right now. So if I get rid of Ray, that should win me the game. As look at that. As he goes for the Dragon Descent right here, completely fine. As how much will this do onto my Pokemon? How much will it do? As it does target my Kyogre. And we do live on 4 HP. As I said, I do live a Life or Dragon Descent from Jolly Mega Ray. I do live it 100% of the time. As we do get the Ice Beam off, it is weakened. However, it is at -1. He would have to be a Salt Vest or Yachi Berry to live it. As we do knock out his Mega Rayquaza, and that'll be game. Oh man, I really enjoyed that. Just going for the predictions turn 1. Not even bothering with anything. As he's forced to bring out his Gengar, and he cannot win. Well, he could win if he gets crit Icy Winds. Yeah, he could definitely win if he gets crit Icy Wind. So I'm just going to Volt Tackle and Scald here. I think he's going to Icy Wind or forfeit. Yeah, he is going to forfeit, knowing he probably cannot win, especially if I just get any damage on his Gengar. I could Mega Ball my Rayquaza, protect, and then outspeed the following turn and hit him with a Dragon Set. So we do take home the second game in 3 turns. Yeah, that was a 3-turn game, guys. And yeah, oh man, that was quick, but did not expect it to be 3 turns. I guess I will talk a little bit about it. So the reason is why I went for those plays, unlike the other game. Number 1, Trick Sage is a name I actually recognize on the Nugget Bridge forum, so I thought, okay, this guy's Nugget Bridge, maybe he probably knows what he's doing. So when he led Kyogre, Gengar, I thought, okay, that's a bit suspicious, because I kind of doubt you would lead this twice against the team. Like, if it was standard versus standard, there's only like 3 possible leads you can lead, and it's pretty obvious. That I can understand. But when I see that 2 times in a row, when there are definitely other possible leads, such as Raichu, Kyogre, he could have led Raichu, Mega Rayquaza, kind of seems suspicious that you would lead the same lead twice. So I felt like maybe he watched my previous video and tried to bait me for the Volt Tackle play, and just try to knock out my Raichu or get heavy damage off right away. But it did not work out for him as I went for the aggressive play. I feel like if it was a best three, I would have definitely made that play if it was the same opponent from game one, and this was game two. I would have definitely made that play as it was pretty aggressive, and the electric type move on Raichu is kind of obvious, so the switch out to his Raichu really did make sense to me in that game. So I thought, you know what? If he doesn't protect his Kyogre, I get a free water spout off and bring his Gengar to Focus Sash anyway. And if he protects, okay, so I lost my Sash on Raichu. I can still probably switch out and bring back my Raichu anyway. So either way, I feel like I had the position where I could have went for it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like if you did down below. Check out the rest of my stuff. Follow me on my social medias. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sorry for the short episode today, but I don't have much time to record. So I'll see you guys next time.